Oh no.
Did you just say all of those words and no one can hear you?
Words and no one can hear me.
Oh shit.
But now it's working. Hi everyone, we're playing The Mummy tonight. It's Mutants and Masterminds.
Hi everyone, we're playing The Mummy tonight.
Now it's echoing.
That's me. I just wanted to make sure it was working. And if any of us had a problem.
All right.
Well-oiled machine.
Oh shit.
We've only been
We
doing
are
this.
always on brand.
We've only been doing this for 3 years, right?
I am putting that on my list of emotes.
Good choice. Just one gas can, one oil can.
The little squeaky one that they use in Wizard of Oz to wake up the.
Yes. That's got to have some little drops of oil spraying out.
Oh, that's going to be inappropriate. Sorry, what?
What? When would we ever do something inappropriate?
It's multifaceted.
I was just thinking of like the standard 3 coming out of a spigot. I don't know where your mind was. Well, actually, apparently, I do know where your mind was.
Everything is sticky and well-oiled here in US.
Alex, would you like to repeat your spiel?
Yeah.
Your entire speech.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex. Thank you for joining us for the final part of our Mummy Limited series and additional superhero shenanigans. Tonight we are playing Mutants and Masterminds, the world's greatest superhero RPG, which is a D20-based system designed by Green Ronin Publishing that focuses on exciting superhero action with just enough crunch in the rules to create truly unique superheroes to your liking. It features one of my favorite mechanics ever, which is called Hero Points. Hero Points can be used for all sorts of fun stuff, from rerolls to scene editing to power stunting to instant countering to all sorts of fun stuff. You earn hero points through good role-playing, jokes I think are funny, jokes I think aren't funny, vivid descriptions, fun narrative stuff. I usually give them out at the end of scenes. You also can earn them from the audience. If you follow, like, or donate bits during our stream, you are given a free hero point that you can give to the hero or game master of your choice. We have gathered some dusty old heroes tonight. Say hello, heroes.
Hello,
Hello, heroes.
Hi.
Sorry, what?
This time they are with extra pulp. It's great.
A little chewy.
I do want to give everybody a chance to say hello. Tell us a little bit about the character that you will be playing and answer my question of the day, which is, would you rather go on a date with Imhotep or the creature from the Black Lagoon? And I will start with Joe.
Okay, I'm Joe, and I'm the Evie of this party. That's terrifying and accurate. I don't know. Oh, well. Well, shit. I guess Imhotep. I'm not confident in that answer. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with my gut. They're both messed up. I don't know. And Puppy, you next. Help.
Well, I'm Aunt Puppy. I'm playing Jonathan, the brother and con artist of the group. I missed last week, so it'll be, not last week, but the week before last. So it'll be fun to kind of, just totes my goats blind. So that'll be fun. And seeing as I've already gone on a date with a creature from the Black Lagoon, I'm going to go with Imhotep. So I will pass it to, where am I going? I'll go to Wiki.
Hi, I'm Wiki. I play the husband, also known as Rick O'Connell, and Imhotep, 100%. No ifs, ands, or buts. No need to think about it.
Why is this even a hard choice?
If this helps, it is pre-skin Imhotep.
Oh wait, that changes a lot.
Changes things.
Changes nothing.
Well,
look, the man
it would be a really great anatomy exercise to hang out with him for a little bit.
The man got a super raw deal for falling in love with somebody.
I was gonna say, still doesn't
He got
change.
fucking screwed.
So did the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, I've never watched that movie though.
Oh,
so
all of those movies are about how the fish man wants love.
Yeah.
Cool.
and-
I'm gonna pass that up to my son, Brandon.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brandon. I am playing Alex O'Connell. So, once again, Joe and Wiki are my parents. And yeah, you know what? It may be pre-skin, but I'm going to assume eventually he's going to get his skin. So, I'm going to go with the Imhotep. Yeah. Because have you seen Arnold Vosloo? I mean,
I have.
Ugh.
I have a lot.
Just
I mean, he's no Brendan Fraser in the body paint of, from the
I'm
first
more of
Mummy,
a-
but
More of a George of the Jungle.
right. That's where my mind went. Anyways,
yeah, I was just apparently like one of the first days of shooting, Arnold was in scene and was expecting the actress playing her, and instead walking on stage was Brendan Fraser in her costume, complete with the body paint.
Oh, and knocks on a mooned up.
Yep.
riding down his arms. Yeah.
Oh. And with that, I will pass it to the Deuce.
Howdy, howdy. I'm the Deuce. I'm playing Ardith Bay, the other half of Team Crime with Rick. We are the bad influence on the sun, but it's what we do. If I've got to pick between the two, let's all Emotep, baby. We're going to stick with it because scales are sand, sure. I'll go with the sandy one. And that, back to Alex.
I don't like sand.
Don't do it. Don't you do it.
It will mute you.
Just for that, I'm gonna go with the creature from the Black Lagoon because there is 0% chance I will get sand in my ass going on a date with the creature.
That's not
0%?
true.
I mean,
That's not true.
I mean, silt is just
Wet sand.
That's just smooth sand.
Nope.
Slimy sand? Wet sand?
No more Shape of Water for you, Alex. No.
No, now see, if you had said that,
yeah.
that's Doug Jones.
Yeah.
And
that's different. That's different. For
Oh,
sure.
okay, that's different. Fine.
Like I was thinking, like is that movie from the 50s?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rubber suit with the rock hard
I was
abs.
picturing that one, not the more recent movie.
It's fair.
Whew.
Aaron next says that you should share those pictures, Aunt Puppy.
I am attempting to find them right now.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, thank you again, everybody, for joining us. I think without further ado, we are good to go ahead and get started. Last time on The Mummy, our heroes, we started off in the tomb, the Serapeum underneath the secret archive that is rumored to be the remnants of the Library of Alexandria, right after the baboon mummies came to life, and our heroes stopped all of them. There they met Amina Hake, who was the young woman that ran in at the end of the fight and basically ran into the vault and realized that there were no instructions for the golden magical artifact that had shoved itself into her eye socket. Together, the team searched the chamber. They found a text that seemed to have some kind of strange hieratic cipher on it, and then the whole group entered into this massive skill challenge to try and translate this text.
And we killed it.
Yes, you guys did kill it.
Team Crime.
Team Crime.
Team research.
Yeah, there was a team crime and a
Team
team
crime.
research.
I mean, research.
Nerds.
To be fair, you guys are archaeologists, so you're all team crime as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, accurate.
True.
Fair.
Particularly because we're British archaeologists.
Yes.
Right?
Team Harsh but True.
Look
All
what
right.
we discovered. You stole that. We discovered it.
Yeah.
Can we have our property back? No. It's
No.
in the museum, so everyone can see it. They could all see it back where it's from.
Yeah,
But
it'd
that's
be
not
like that.
convenient. I'm sorry. Apparently, I have.
Joe has
Feelings?
feelings about this.
We hit a nerve.
But they were able to translate the text, which revealed the sort of secret diary of one Aristarchus of Samothrace, the sixth head librarian of the Library of Alexandria and the founder of the Ptolemaic Order. a group of zealots interested in maintaining Hellenic control over Egypt at any cost possible, and failing to maintain that control, they devised a 2,000-year plan to burn Egypt off of the face of the earth. Which is something our heroes are like, we don't want that to happen. We love most of our fun stuff that we want to steal is in Egypt. So
That's right. Also, we're just going to refer to that guy as Crazy McCrazy Face.
that rhymes with Aristarchus of Samothrace.
Yes.
But they went to their old friend Izzy Buttons and said, hey, we found out that the Ptolemaic Order's headquarters is in Cyprus, a little bit of ways across the Mediterranean Sea. You should give us a ride because we're going to bully you. And sure enough, he did load them up in a large cargo seaplane, and they took off across the Mediterranean.
With holes in it.
Yeah, no, it was not a good plane. It was rusting. And...
Speed holes. Speed
Oh,
holes.
man.
Yep,
Speed holes. I don't think that's how that works.
That is not how that worked.
That is the opposite of
wind
aerodynamics.
Cuts wind
Gotta keep
resistance.
that-
You can go right through it.
You got to keep the engine ventilated.
These are important things.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's air cooled, like most computer laptops.
You know archaeology, not aerodynamics. Don't give me that look.
Right. However, on their way across the Mediterranean, their airplane, despite being full of holes, was attacked by several large birdmen, wielding bows and spears and blades, and an epic scene played out as our heroes fought them off in midair and prevented the airplane from crashing into the sea. Also, they saved Jonathan and Ardeth from falling to an untimely demise, which was awesome. It was very cinematic. Definitely go back and watch that episode on YouTube when it comes out in 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
This
Because that-
absolutely should have been the third movie.
Yep, because
Yes.
that was when we discovered that we had in fact written the plot to the actual third movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm
There
here.
was so much plane shenanigans.
We didn't even have a budget. It was great.
Yep.
I mean, it may have looked like a penguin, but that's how they work.
Well, you know.
Or Winnie the Pooh in a ghost costume.
It's your streaming Rorschach test.
You can actually see the penguin plane that I hand drew on the map on Twitch right now if you're looking in chat and on screen. Because I left
And
it there.
apparently we have an emoji for it now.
We do. We have a penguin hug emoji for it now.
Unofficial mascot, not really, but
Well, you know, if we had to pick a mascot, I think we could do worse than penguins. Although raccoons are honestly the mascot
Yeah.
around here. But our heroes have arrived in Cyprus, and that is where we will pick up as Izzy brings the plane down to dock and looks at the damage that has been done, looks at all of you, and says, "Get the hell off my plane."
You didn't get shot in the ass this time.
No, I got shot in the chest this time.
Yeah, that's better, right?
Medically speaking, no.
I ruined my favorite pants for you. Shut your mouth with your complaining.
Look,
And
the
then I
plane
will-
made it.
And then
You're
I will
welcome.
limp out of the plane.
Izzy, you're the best. Thank you. And gives him a big old kiss on the cheek.
see,
'Cause-
why can't more people be like you, Evie? This is your family.
Free will. I don't know.
Free will. And Izzy will go about repairing the plane as you all head off into Cyprus itself. What would you guys like to do? You have a general description of where they are on the island? Somewhere to the west in the woods is what the journal said.
There are
I would like to take Team Crime to scout that area.
Excellent.
You want to leave me and your son behind?
And your
No,
brother.
it's fine.
Thank
You are
you
not
for,
Team Crime.
Thank you for the follow, Zamboni. You have a free hero point that you can give to the hero or game master of your choice.
You're trying to tell me Jonathan isn't part of Team Crime?
Not this version of crime, no.
Not if we can help it.
I think that's the correct answer.
He pushed Ardeth out of a plane that was in the air.
Wait, what did I do? Hold on a minute. What did I do? I mean, that feels accurate.
I believe you were trying to help,
Yeah.
and that turned into flying
Intentional,
tackle.
Everyone got saved. It's fine. You're on ground now. You can't fall more.
Why would you say that?
Does anybody know though why the whatevers just gave up and went away?
They didn't like the water. We went too low.
Water does something to them?
Yeah,
It
they were.
broke.
Well, I'm pretty sure they were made of mud or sand or
Yeah.
something.
I managed
So
to get a
what-
rope around one. Thank you, Evie.
So what you're
And-
telling me is, and I spend a hero point to pull out of my pocket a water pistol, a squirt gun. This could be more effective than this holding up the Tommy gun.
Give me that. You're not supposed to have that. Now I have the Tommy gun.
Those are
No,
my
no.
character points.
Those are my PowerPoints.
And I think it may take a little more water than is in your gun.
Nah, you spent a hero point. That's good enough for me.
It's a big water gun. You Americans and your guns. Even your water guns are huge.
So,
Yeah,
So-
I pull out of my pocket a water bazooka.
so Evie took the Tommy gun from Alex, and I went, no. And I took the Tommy gun from Evie, and then I passed it over to Ardeth. Like,
I have
And I
two
just hold my
guns.
hands out behind my back and walk over in front of Ardeth.
I'll get to my sleight of hand. Sure. Low five and don't tell your mother.
And then I'll just strap it back to over my shoulder.
Teamwork. But you are all in a semi-bustling fishing village on the coast of Cyprus. You do see the wilderness extending off to the west into some lightly mountainous terrain. And you are sort of left to your own devices. Nobody seems to be paying much attention to you.
Are there any ruins or
Uh,
stuff?
There are not
that I
any. There are not any currently visible ruins anywhere.
Don't like sitting and waiting.
So we have a general idea of what they look like, but more accurately, there should not be a lot of people. So I happen to have a little good bird buddy that maybe I can convince into taking a look around aerially and giving a better view for activity.
Horace.
Yeah, Horace, you can go take a look around.
He gets a little treat and head pats before we go.
And Brandon, thank you for subscribing again. Who would you like to give your hero point to?
I wonder. Me.
Fair.
That doesn't sound like Jonathan.
It sounds like Jonathan's influence. Go ahead and have Horace make a perception check for me as he's going out to circle around and keep a look around.
Do we have sheet for Horace? We do not.
There's not a sheet for Horace? That seems... Maybe it's not assigned to you. Oh, it's
Criminal.
not assigned to you. There is a sheet for Horace.
Ooh.
Horace. Try it now. Ardeth.
Popped up over here.
There's my buddy.
Very pretty bird.
Oof.
Good job, Horace.
So yeah, Horace rolls a 26 on
Oh, shit.
Horace's perception check and goes out and scans the island for about an hour before coming back to you, Ardeth. And in the way of animal empathy, is able to communicate the concept to you that there is a strange pyramid structure a few miles off to the west. And it looks
More
like it
treats
is
and more head
busy.
pats. More
Head
treats and
pats.
head pats. Good
He
one.
loves head pats.
all right, let's start trucking.
The unpleasant part? Yes.
You do have a couple of options. If you guys would like to take the quiet approach, we can do it as a skill challenge. If you want to take the loud approach, we can go that way too.
I mean, I would like to take the quiet approach.
Oh, Jonathan wants to take the loud approach.
It's not so much that Jonathan wants to take the loud approach; it's that he's
Jonathan
trying to take
does.
the quiet approach and ends up taking the loud approach.
That, yeah.
I'm quite ready to fail at the quiet approach and make it to the loud approach. So it seems like it works.
Okay, we'll try the quiet approach and we'll see what happens.
Why is this my life?
Hey, you married, Mom.
So this is the
Chose Uncle Jonathan as a brother.
these are the various things that should be accomplished during this skill challenge. You guys can divide them up however you want amongst yourselves. I need an athletics or appropriate power check to traverse mountainous or wooded terrain. An appropriate expertise check, such as survival, treasure hunting, mountaineering, to figure out the easiest path. A perception check to keep an eye out for enemy patrols. A stealth check to pass those patrols unseen. Or a deception check to leave false clues or distractions for those patrols. So however you all want to split those elements up as we begin heading into the mountains.
I have a 6 in all those various things, so if there's any that I happen to be highest in, I'll do it. Otherwise, I will assist folks.
So
I
Jonathan
think
wasn't-
I have athletics covered at an 8.
I have a 10 at athletics.
Yeah, but what do you have? I would imagine you have like survival and stuff, right?
I've got 6 in survival, 7 in perception, and even a 6 in stealth.
I think you're better used in one of those.
I have an 8 in stealth.
How?
This is a pickpocket.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a con artist, so I have to be stealthy.
You're catching up
Oh,
as
my-
speaking. Just start being quiet.
Although my persuasion seems low. It's only a 3. Like I feel
Because
like
you're not persuasive, you are deceptive.
You're a liar.
There is a big difference.
that's true. That's true.
So I'll take athletics. Ardith, you want to take
Survival?
survival?
Probably the best one for him.
Jonathan can take stealth. What would my wife and child like to do?
I think investigation would probably be the best for Evie. That's an 8.
And then I guess perception's the only one left.
Yes.
But like I said, I am going to assist everyone except Ardith because I don't have survival.
Yeah, I have a 6 in perception as well. So I mean, I can assist you on that one.
Okay.
And Alex, I will say that you can, if you want to do a perception check as well, I'll say that you can assist in 2 of the tests instead of all of the tests. Or if you would like to forgo making the perception check, you can assist in all of the checks.
I think I'm gonna assist in all of the checks, and someone else can take perception. Because I have teamwork, and so I think that'll be pretty beneficial.
Oh yeah, I have that too.
And there's something just right about the 14-year-old going behind everyone saying, "I can help."
Well, at least it won't result in being pushed out of a plane.
It's still like night's still young.
It was one time.
It
wasn't even me.
It was like 10
You're right,
minutes
you're
ago.
right, Uncle Jonathan. Last time it was a dirigible.
So
But I was the one falling out of that.
where are we starting?
So it's going to be athletics. Well, it's going to be finding the path first. So that's going to be the expertise survival check, which I think Ardeth is making.
You got it.
Could I roll history to assist him?
Yes.
Okay.
So let Alex roll the assist.
Got the same roll.
Got a 26.
It's badass.
Excellent. And when that's with the +5 for a 31, we'll give Ardeth a +5 to his check.
Took me too long to realize that Alex wasn't talking in the third person.
We're just gonna go ahead and let that error point go.
Not this time.
There we go.
Oh,
18
Arden, what the
plus-
hell, man?
Oh, we gotta get the crappy ones out of the way early. But that becomes an 18 with the other 5 is 23.
The DC was an 18, so that will be 1 degree of success for the challenge. Which I will mark.
Oh wait, but he got a 23 with the assist, so wouldn't that be 2 degrees?
Right, it was the 23. That's still only 5 above 18, so that's still.
Oh, that's right. You got to go to this. It's every 5, so you got to go to the 6th. Got it. Yeah.
But that is a degree of success. So, Ardeth, what does it look like as you and Alex work together to try to figure out the right path through this mountainous, treacherous terrain?
Oh, he will pull out his sword and start trudging through on the paths, cutting, and starts to go towards a cliff, to which his little buddy nicely guides him the other way, which he sighs unhappily, looks at him before realizing he's right, and turns and starts hacking the other way through, working through the vines and the brush until he gets onto a few game trails that start speeding things along a little bit.
Excellent. After that would be the athletics check to try and clear some of this terrain, so the brush for Rick, and Alex is helping with that too.
Yep.
Alex, give me a help check.
Got an 18.
So that will be a successful help for a +2 bonus for Rick.
Say 20.
20. I was looking for a 14 for the athletics check, so that will be 2 degrees of success. What does it look like, Rick and Alex?
Well, we're moving along and picking up Evie. Occasionally, Jonathan. Don't step there. Pushing branches out of the way.
I see a lot of Dad picking something up and then just handing it to me so that I can
Throw it over there. Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
So yeah, a lot of picking stuff up. Mostly Jonathan and Evie.
Oh, it happened the one time she tried to be athletic in all of this.
There's no bookcases to knock over here. You're fine.
I'm also fine because my husband keeps picking me up.
I mean,
I feel like it's a totally different way he picks up Evie versus Jonathan.
I also kind of feel like
Trust
the
Jonathan.
first time he picks up Evie, she scowls, and then after that, seeing that it's that's gonna be a thing, she just rolls her eyes and.
Oh, for sure.
And Jonathan wants him to be carried like a baby. So
no, Jonathan gets scruffed for sure.
yeah, but he like comes over to you with like his arms up, like he's gonna like jump into your arms, and you're just like no, and you
No, and I just throw you over the log.
You know, one time when you're walking towards him with your arms up, Arthur's just going to put a rock in your hands too. There you go. Good.
Jonathan just falls to the ground like oh shit.
Oh, that's heavier.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, dear.
Evie's doing the perception check to keep an eye out for enemies. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And then Alex
This-
is assisting with that.
How about Horace do the perception check?
I got a 21 to assist.
That will be a +5 bonus for Evie because you got 11 above 10.
Can Horace do the perception check, or is that off limits?
Horace looks at you like I'm tired.
Thank
It's
you,
okay.
Horace.
You're a player character in my heart, buddy.
Okay, that's not too bad. That's a 21.
That's a 21. That is, I was looking for a 20, so that's 1 degree of success.
Oh.
What does it look like, Evie, as you keep an eye out for ne'er-do-wells
Stuff.
and potentially see a group of ne'er-do-wells?
Looks clear.
Do we?
You
Do I?
do-
Yes, it's us.
Well,
Rick,
Jonathan fell
Rick.
down a hill.
Rick, there's someone that way. Look, Rick. Over there in the bushes. See? Oh. It's not what I meant.
Do you not want me to shoot them?
I
Thought
saw
we were
them.
doing this quietly.
Well, maybe don't yell so loud that you found them.
Yeah.
That's a hero point. Here for it. Great job, everybody. And then I believe Jonathan is making the last roll, which is either stealth or deception to pass by the patrols unseen or leave false clues and distractions for the patrols.
Well, if I can use deception, deception's 10, so I'm gonna use.
And I feel like I shot somebody, so you should probably use deception because stealth's out the window at this point.
Yeah.
I feel like Jonathan would just come out and be like, "Hey guys, so look over here." And,
You
like,
get a +2.
Just like a weird dance, and then just kind of scurries away.
Here's the thing about that, Jonathan. You come up to this group of patrolling individuals, and you see that they're sort of wrapped in the robes that you saw the guys in the desert who came and shot at you while you were digging originally.
Cool.
But those robes quickly fall away, as does their flesh and other bits and pieces of their body as they scream at you.
They do what at me?
As they scream at you.
Oh.
Give me a deception
Jonathan
check.
should be used to that.
I'd add 2 to your deception.
Yeah, that's what these fellers look like that are yelling at you with their ripped open snake mouths.
So
I'm gonna vote no.
No, sir, I
Did
don't like it.
Jonathan not get the deception check at all?
He does get to make it. Yep.
I haven't done
okay.
it yet.
Yep. Go ahead and give me the deception check. We'll see how successful you are. You do get a +2 from Alex.
27.
27 is a great roll. I was looking for a 21, so you do get 2 degrees of success for the group. What does it look like, Jonathan, as you fuck off and run away, I assume?
Yeah, he screams back and runs away.
So basically, here's
Wait, we need to hide our tracks. That's my assist.
So this is how I envision this. He kind of comes out of the clearing to look and see what's going on, and those things just turn and start screaming at him. He then screams like a girl and just throws the small rocks that are close to him and just runs away. It just kind of yells for everyone else to also run.
Excellent. And Jonathan runs so far, so fast that he is able to lose these mummies somewhere in the jungle before he comes back to join the group.
Yeah, you can just see him like screaming and like waving his arms around and just throwing things and just running through everything, trying and he'll disappear.
I mean, I guess it worked. So
Yeah.
let's just
Look-
keep going.
It doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to work.
Look on the bright side, Rick. He didn't remember the, gauntlet he has on his hand, and we didn't see laser beams shooting through the jungle. It's better.
I have a gauntlet on my hand that shoots laser
No,
beams?
you don't
No, you
actually. I stole them.
You stole the laser beams?
Yeah.
Like just the laser beams?
Or remember the jewelry that you got out of the tomb in the very first episode?
Oh yeah, I stole it, yes.
Yeah, Rick
Yes,
stole it
well,
off of you.
I stole it from your drunken body, so because it seems safer that way.
Feels accurate. Thing is, I kept pointing it at everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably a good move.
Does the thing work? Don't know, but not at me.
Yeah,
Stop doing that.
Every time he swings it over here, I get nervous.
although I feel like if you took it off him while he was drunk, he probably doesn't know you took it. So I feel like he would be running while attempting to still use it and then getting mad because he doesn't think it works. So then he's throwing things. So it's kind of like a whole process.
Sure. No, I totally buy that Jonathan missed the fact that I was using it during the plane fight, since I was hanging out the front window as I was doing it.
And he was
That's awesome.
falling out of the
Out
back,
the back
on
window,
opposite
out of the
side.
back door. Yeah.
Taking me
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems accurate.
Important question I should have asked before we left the dock. Did you bring Amino with you?
Yes. This is her fault. Yes, she's
Yeah.
coming.
Perfect.
Goldeneye can figure it out.
Yes, she has the laser eye. Yes, she's coming with us.
She's a Bond villain. It's great.
Oh, that's another crossover. National Treasure, the Mummy, Your Extraordinary Gentleman, James Bond. Here we go.
Whoa. I don't know if I followed all of those references.
It
I
was
mean,
a
I
lot, it was a lot of
I'm
work.
here
feel like
for it.
we should put Indiana Jones and Friday Fisher in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. Oh my God, Franny. Evie and Franny would be such good friends.
Here for it.
All right,
All right,
so
yeah.
we're going this way.
That's future Alex's GM problems. Ignore me.
Big crossover, 13 players.
Oh yeah. Welcome to the greatest pulp adventure of all time. However, our heroes, as you successfully navigate the way that Horace identified, some things happen. You are able to get to the next location without trouble, and because you were so successful and Jonathan was able to tie up a patrol, that's going to remove a group of mummies from this upcoming scene.
Yay!
And I will give everybody a hero point for surviving this skill challenge unscathed. Including myself. No.
But
That
did
cr-
you survive unscathed?
No, my mummies were thoroughly embarrassed by Jonathan. However, as you begin...
I feel like the Scooby-Doo music was playing while they were all running around.
Yes.
No, Benny Hill.
Oh yeah.
So you hear dozens of hoarse voices chanting long before you leave the forest. Up ahead, you see a limestone altar towering above you, decorated with statues of the god Thoth. Atop the altar stands a desiccated figure wearing soiled and tattered white robes. His blackened skin is stretched tight over his skeleton, but he regards you with bitter red eyes. Mummies in similar robes shuffle around the grounds, planting black stone obelisks to create a great pointed star around the base of this pyramid. And you see a couple of the birdmen hovering in the air, watching you with knocked arrows.
Those guys. I hate those guys.
The lead mummy raises his hand, and a golden staff rises from the ground in front of him. And he says, "You are just in time to witness the culmination of a plan 2,000 years in the making."
I want to squirt his arm so it falls off and he drops the staff.
No, we're doing silent. Stop it. Can
he
Evie
said-
tell what they're saying? The chanting?
They are casting some kind of spell. They are saying spell-casting mumbo-jumbo noises.
Okay.
He says, "Prepare to witness the power of the Eye of Horus." And the air hums with magical energy as his eyes begin to glow. And
And I go, yeah, that's great. And I shoot the nearest mummy to me.
Oh no.
Everybody, I'm going to move us over to a map where you've got
A map!
to roll for initiative.
Oh, we know we're in trouble now.
But
I feel like
also, Amina cries out in pain as golden light erupts from her right eye and she floats into the air.
Oh no.
Yep.
No.
I saw that
I'm gonna-
coming.
I
Grab
feel
her.
like if Rick shot something, Jonathan would just scream and draw all the attention to him. Just like girly scream as loud as he can, because he's still always startled.
It's fair.
Put Evie right there because she is totally gonna try to snatch Imina when it comes to that moment.
And this,
Okay,
this
Mum-Ra.
this Mum-Ra looking motherfucker is the guy that's in charge.
Mum-Ra looking motherfucker.
I mean, his name is Mummy Leader, so I would assume he's in charge.
This is also art we paid for the module. So if you like this adventure, you can take it home to your group and run it for them as soon as we
That
finish
that
lining
mummy
up.
soldier with the mouth. He was badass looking. I liked that one.
I didn't pay for that one. That one belongs to somebody else. But
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
but I am going to pay for a mummy soldier. It's going to look great.
Yeah.
Amina, Jamaica.
Ooh, I want to take you.
Yes. We'll get there fast and we'll take it slow.
That's where I want to go.
No. Right down and cook a no.
No, he should be over here. All right, did everybody roll for initiative and click on their token?
I got a 15, but didn't click on my token.
How
Like a loser.
how dare you,
Dare
sir?
you?
See, this is my shame face.
I'm gonna
What the
squish
fuck
your
am I? Oh, there you know.
bear smasher shame face.
No. But that's a reward. That's not a punishment.
I'm very big into positive reinforcement.
Got it. I'm on board now.
All right, I think everybody's rolled.
Yeah, I finally did. Sorry, I was eating.
No worries. Yeah, I think the horror sites on 24, Amina on 21, Evie also on 21, but I'll put Evie before Amina because Evie's a PC. Jonathan on 20, Aristarchus of Samothrace on 17, Ardeth on 15, the Ptolemaic Order Mummies on 12, Rick on 12, but before the Mummies, and Alex on 11.
Dead last.
Dead
My
last.
question, however, is do I get to take the shot that set all of this off?
I'll give it to you. Go ahead.
Cool.
You
Just
can
gonna-
you can interrupt my my
Monologue.
monologuing.
I'm like, yeah, that's great. Boom. Oh, give a shit about your monologue.
Rude.
I totally
There is
missed.
someone that would interrupt a monologue. It would be Rick,
Oh yeah, I've had enough of monologues.
especially mummy monologues.
Yeah.
Rick, that shotgun is an area of effect weapon.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, and it's out of range of him from where you are. But if you want to interrupt him by shooting his two buddies here, you could do that.
Oh no, I wasn't trying to shoot him. I was just shooting the closest mummy to me.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, that's an area of effect. So the mummies have to make a dodge check. LOL.
Now he rolls natural 20s.
They're looking for a 16.
As long as he follows it with one.
Haha, no.
They both fail their dodge saves, so they're looking for the full 21 on the toughness. This is
Oh,
this is
Bye.
an inauspicious start. Both of them are wiped out. Rick, what happens?
I'm just like, yeah, that's great. Yeah, okay.
Excellent.
You can just
You just hear Jonathan go behind
And
you.
I just look up at Crazy McCrazy Face and go, come on.
Don't taunt him.
He does not appreciate you. The horror sites. One of them is going to fly over here and shoot an arrow at Rick. One of them is going to fly over here and shoot an arrow at Ardeth.
They know.
We heard about Team Crime.
That's right.
So here's Rick. Oh no, here's Ardeth. Rick, that's a critical hit. I need a DC 23 toughness save, please. And Ardeth, I need an 18.
I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure
Good.
it's.
We've healed the damage from the plane, right?
Yes, any damage you suffered on the plane should be good to go.
Did I get any damage?
if you need it's healed.
I don't think Jonathan got damaged.
No, even though he fell out of a plane.
He fell out of a plane, but he was fine.
Yeah.
He didn't get hurt out of the plane. He got clutched out of the plane.
It's true.
So Ardeth, that'll be a bruise.
Absolutely.
Rick, that will also be a bruise because you got an 18 against a 23. As they sail over, their bows sort of glow with golden light, and these rays of pure energy come down and pierce your flesh.
Cool.
And
I'm
they
sure it's fine.
They squawk like eagles. They are
Yeah.
about 60 feet off of the ground. Evie.
Good for them.
Oh, and they will use their favorite environment for their defense. That is their assumed use of favorite environment.
So Evie's wanting to grab Amina, and so she doesn't like float away or whatever's happening to her. I don't know. Do I just use grab or something else?
You can attempt to do a strength check to try to pull her down, or an athletics check to pull her down to the ground.
Oh, that's okay. Okay. Oh, this is probably not the best use of my roll. Wait, isn't there?
You know what? I see it very much in character though that she tries to grab it and gets lifted up.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Beautiful.
Much like
That's
your
fine.
son said, you grab a hold of Amina and try to yank her down to the ground, and you feel your feet leave the ground as you start to rise.
Okay. That's,
Oh.
yeah.
I'm sure this is fine.
Yeah, this is
It's fine.
on brand.
However, I will give Amina a +2 bonus to her will save since you attempted to help in some way, Evie. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I do assessment?
Yeah. Who do you want to
Awesome.
assess?
Creepy motherfucker. Creepy person. Sorry.
Crazy
Creepy
crazy face.
Yeah, that one.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
14.
He is a higher power level than you, is information that you were able to ascertain, and I will give you 2 of his numbers.
I'm thinking will and fortitude.
His will is an 18, and his fortitude is a 24.
Oh.
He can fort that tude, man. He can fort it.
Fudge sickles. Okay.
We're gonna die.
That fortitude is scary. All right, it's fine.
We're fine.
We got this.
Okay, so Evie, you take a look at the mummy. He's real scary. Amina is floating off of the ground with you attached to her, but she does get a +2 to this will save to resist the effects of the curse. Wow, I rolled an 18 on the dice for a 23, so she does not get higher off of the ground. She does not get freed, but she's not rising any longer. And you can feel her sort of struggling against the telekinetic grasp of whatever spell has a hold of her. Jonathan.
Oh God. Can Jonathan see anything shiny?
There are these jet black obsidian obelisk stones. They're about 6 feet tall and 5 feet around.
Okay, Jonathan's gonna run to the one where they killed the mummies, and he's gonna kind of scooch past them and be like, "Sorry, guys," and like come over there. And he's gonna try and see if he can decipher anything on that.
Give me an expertise treasure hunter check.
I was gonna say treasure hunt is what I was going to use.
Well, Jonathan, are you happy with a 19?
No. I'm gonna roll again. I have an 8. I should do better than that.
Well, with hero point reroll, because you rolled a 4 on the dice, that becomes a 22 instead of a 12. So, Jonathan, you take a look at this obelisk, and you've seen fixtures like this before, and you're sort of remembering some of the half-remembered stuff that Evie has told you about these kinds of structures in the past. You get the impression, as you're looking at the hieroglyphics on this particular object, that whatever these 5 obelisks are, they need to be in a certain location in order for the spell to go off.
Location.
Yeah.
Get
So
them off the
Jonathan's
points.
gonna,
Get them off the points.
yeah. So Jonathan's gonna turn around. I can just see him in my head doing this in the movie. So he's gonna turn around. He's gonna yell that at the rest of the team, having no idea if they can actually hear him or not, and is going to just kind of attempt to push it. Like he thinks that he can actually like shift it out of its position, you know.
Give me an athletics check, Jonathan.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I love that Jonathan's worried that Rick, who is 15 feet away, can't hear him.
Just yelling like, "Hey guys, we just have to move them. Just move them!" And then he's like, "Ah!" Like trying really hard.
Look, hearing loss for prolonged exposure to firearms is real.
Holy!
Nice.
Wow.
So my athletic is only 5, so I was not expecting that to work.
Jonathan, I've got good news and bad news.
Oh no.
The bad news is that you are not able to knock it over with a 22. The good news is you are physically capable of knocking it over if you roll higher.
Okay. But also, it feels like Jonathan would like be trying his hard. To me, it's like the scene in I don't know, is it Avengers? I think where they're all trying to pick up Thor's hammer,
Yeah.
and Captain America can move it just a little bit. Like that's what it feels like. He could like rock it just a little bit, so he knows that it can be moved, but he's not strong enough.
Alex, any chance we could consider that a help action for the next person this round to attempt to tip it over?
No, because Jonathan was trying to do it on his own.
Okay.
And I don't see Jonathan being helpful.
No, you're right.
Not on purpose.
Yeah, not on purpose. If somebody comes up and helps him while he's trying to do it again, then yes, he will accept help, but he will not help.
He will
somebody.
accept help.
He will not help someone trying to do the exact same thing he's doing.
Aristarchus, on his turn, is going to do two things. He will take a lair action to begin making the ground in this immediate area begin to rumble and shake. And he will point down at Jonathan and say, "You fool! How dare you try to disrupt with my ritual?" And he's going to hit you with the mummy rod.
Uh-oh.
No thanks, I don't like the rod.
The rot. Oh, come on, Aristarchus. 13 is probably not going to hit your dodge DC. That's your dodge plus 10.
Bro, I'm too far down. My dodge is 17.
So he raises his hand, and this sickly green energy courses down from him and slams into the ground next to you, and the plants and the stone there begins to drain of color and rot and die.
So I can just see that the ground shakes and Jonathan just like falls into the now dead mummies next to him and just kind of is like all uncomfortable, but it's just kind of stuck in their arms.
But it saved his life.
It did.
So while the ground is shaking, anybody who wants to move their full movement speed is going to need to give me an acrobatics or an athletics check. If you don't succeed, you'll be able to move at half speed as you're steadying yourself against the ground. And that'll be Aristarchus' turn, his regular turn. Ardeth.
Well, let's try athletics then to get up there with Jonathan. Feel like that got me up there with Jonathan.
Yes, that was successful enough to move your full speed.
Get up here. Block Jonathan from the shots and the mummies.
Yeah, Jonathan's lying in the pile of dead mummies, screaming, I
Yep.
assume.
He's like attempting to get up, but like everything keeps breaking on them as he's trying to get up, so like he just keeps falling deeper into them.
Look back at the other half of Team Crime. Give him the nod and get ready to shove. Hopefully Jonathan did something right.
I'll loosen it for you.
Oh,
believe that.
If you want to try to shove, you should do that on your own because Rick's
Could
got
you
a plan.
Then fine. We'll do it solo.
Rick's
Jonathan
always
loosened it
so
for me. It's fine. So, hip hip. Huh. And we'll hero point it. 'Cause I feel really bad getting outdone by Jonathan. That
As
seems
you should.
inappropriate.
Ardeth bounces into it like,
24.
Once again, it rocks and wriggles, but it does not tip over.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Jonathan's just like, I could have done that.
Fine, extra effort. We're doing it again.
Are you going to go fatigued?
Yes.
Okay.
About a 25.
25 is enough to knock it down.
Nice.
Yay!
Nice.
We now know the threshold.
Sweating. Look back at Jonathan. No, you could.
Jonathan puts his hand on there as he's knocking it over, like he helped. Like he wants some credit.
And then he wants a high five.
Yeah.
From
Forgetting that he now knocked over the cover that they had,
High five.
and they are now exposed.
All right, and I've got to do something real quick. with these things. If I make an aura around it, will that light up in colors? I bet it will. Aha. Hold, please. Sorry. We're making some Venn diagrams here on USP tonight. Oh, and we'll do pink for the last one, I guess. Okay. As we start the rave here on the island. Because you've toppled over this one, any area that was covered by that one is no longer shaking and rumbling. So, Alex and Evie, you are outside of the rumble zone.
Are we supposed to be able to see the aura?
Yes, but he's on the GM layer.
I'm on the object layer.
We can't see it.
We can see it if we go to the
To Twitch.
stream, but we
Oh.
can't see it on the map.
How about now?
Nope.
How about now?
There you go.
Hey, there's the yellow one.
I have to turn on player permissions.
Green.
I was wondering why nobody was commenting on the color show.
Blue.
Because we couldn't see it.
Pink.
All right, I think that's all of them.
All right.
No, the original one itself.
Oh, that one I turned the aura off because it was toppled over.
Okay, but you said something about an area around it that is not.
Yeah,
Rumbling?
the basically anywhere that's not underneath one of these colored discs is not rumbling. So this little corner
Okay.
of the map up here.
Gotcha.
Because you turned off the rumbling on that section. All right, good job, Ardeth. Rick.
So Rick is just going to go. He's going to get into range. He's just going to look up at the bird guy and go, "I'll be with you in a minute." So he's just going to walk forward enough to get into range of this obelisk and look up at the guy and go, these you don't want to mess with these. And then I'm going to shoot a laser beam at it.
He gasps audibly.
Yeah, Jonathan's really upset that he's now seeing you use your laser beam thing that he is now frantically looking at his wrist for.
Well, you shoot it with the laser beam.
You stole it from me.
Yeah, he's like super pissed now.
That was mine.
Hey, that's mine.
Let me check my rank table here real quick just to see how much toughness stone has. It'll be DC 21 for the laser beam because it's a rank 6 effect.
Is the line long enough that it'll hit this mummy down here?
Probably. I'll roll a dodge check for him. Damaging objects. Where's damaging objects? Here we go. I think it's toughness 8. I just don't want to be a liar. 244. Here we go. Alright, stone. Actually, stone is toughness 5. So, here we go. It rolls a natural 20 on its toughness check, so the stone does not get pierced by the laser beam. But that mummy is just in range of the laser, so I'll have him roll a dodge check for 16. He fails, but he succeeds on the toughness check.
Oh,
I don't
good.
like
that
any
kind
of-
of combat again.
Yeah. I'm gonna go fatigued and shoot the goddamn obelisk again.
Boo! Okay.
I pew pew.
The obelisk is fine once more. It's like a
What the hell?
instead of a 20.
This feels like cheating.
Yeah, it's definitely cheating. It's a fucking rock.
It's definitely rigged.
And the mummy is okay as well.
I hate you.
Rick, did you make your athletics check to move that far? Oh, that is half your speed, so never mind.
Yeah,
You're good. You're good.
I only moved. That's why I said to get within range.
Gotcha. Cool.
Not that it like fucking mattered, but
He looks down at you and says, "You think to turn our own artifacts against us, you fool? I will deal with you last, for you are harmless."
That would be a mistake.
The mummies do have to roll an athletics check to see if they can move their full speed. This group down here will succeed. What about this group over here? This group will fail, and then the group up there will succeed. So 2 groups will be able to move their full speed of 30 feet in a move action. Grr, arg. Gurg, arg.
I look back at Arthur and go, I think I used up all the juice on the plane.
And
I
Think in my
mean,
head.
dynamite works just as well.
the mummies will ready in action to interpose for the obelisks, except for these mummies up here, they will roll to aid Aristarchus on his check. And they will successfully aid him to give him a +2 bonus for his next roll. Alex O'Connell.
I get to go.
You get to
Question the first. What is the range on my squirt gun?
That's a hard question to answer.
Because you said the flying guys, the ones who are actually made of sand, are 60 feet in the air.
Yeah. What is
60-foot line hits an American squirt gun.
What is the range of a super soaker?
I feel like it's pretty far.
I don't think it's 60 feet though. I think it's maybe like 30, 40, maybe 50.
The maximum shooting range for a water pistol is up to 35 feet.
Yeah. Do the mummies look like they might be made out of sand?
Give me an insight check.
Yep, that's about how today is going. 12.
Let me roll a opposed insight check for the dumbass mummies. You're able to find out that they are a lower power level than you, and I will let you get 2 other numbers, but you could trade 1 for a weakness if you'd like.
I would like to trade 1 for a weakness.
They are made of sand, the same way the Horosites are.
Okay, and then I would like to know their dodge.
Their dodge is a 2.
Hey.
Wow.
All right. In that case, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
When you enter the area, go ahead and give me an acrobatics or athletics check.
I'm only moving half my movement.
Well, la-di-da.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And hey, look, that top one's in range. Okay, next question. Should I roll the firearms skill?
Yeah. That feels wonky, but yeah.
So 17 to hit.
It will hit, and by virtue of you using their weakness, they are automatically going to take a bruise. So that automatically destroys a minion.
Hey! And then in that case, I'm gonna go fatigued and try and shoot the other one.
Excellent.
Bye-bye, minion.
That will hit, and that will take away the minion. You go, pew.
I'm just going around going.
It's pretty stealthy.
It's true. And the squirt gun hits them, and they do quickly disintegrate into swirling, silty Mess? Mulch.
Must?
Mulch. I think mulch is the
Must.
word I was looking for.
You said must.
I know I did. I was between mess and mulch and musk, and I don't know where the T came from.
Mummy must.
Yummy.
There's a
Not here
smell.
for it.
Yummy mummy.
All right. Good job, everybody. We're into round 2.
Yeah, good job. I did real good. Fucking rock.
Something helped.
This horror sight looks down at what Alex is doing with the squirt gun, and it lets out a pained and annoyed scream. And it is going to try and destroy the squirt gun.
Leave my squirt gun alone.
It's going to roll to hit. It gets a 24 because it's trying to do a smash action from afar. Does that hit your dodge DC?
24. Yeah.
And the squirt gun has to roll a toughness check. I'll say that the squirt gun probably has a toughness of 2.
Okay.
That's between wood and stone, or between rope and wood.
Yeah, works for me, I guess. I don't know. Rolling a d20 at 2. Going to spend a hero point.
Don't smash my squirt gun.
Oh, I like my squirt gun. Oh, I spent a hero point to get it.
Spent another one to save it.
So an 18.
That's what you needed. So you're able to pull the squirt gun just out of the way as this golden beam of light arrow slams into the ground beside you.
You're next.
This bird does not like what Ardeth just did, so it's going to fly over here and shoot Ardeth in the back.
Rude.
I feel like Jonathan is pulling like a oh my god, what is that show with the zombies?
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, where Michonne carries around the zombies so that she's hidden amongst them. He's like covered in mummy dust.
Yeah, take that.
Hey, that's what you needed.
Yeah.
Excellent. So he does critically hit you, but Ardeth, you are mighty. Do you have a bruise? Oh yeah, that's
I
you
do.
with the bruise. You're good.
Yeah.
So the arrow bounces off of your rippling back torals. I don't know what back planks are called.
That's okay. I'll flex them for you, buddy.
Excellent.
There.
And Puppy, I will answer that question in just a moment. It's not a stupid question. Not a stupid question at all. Evie.
Well, I'm still dangling from Imina, so can I do another get down?
Get down.
I'm guessing that's another athletics check.
I'll let you make an acrobatic since you're dangling from her this
No,
time. Whichever one you would like to make.
I'm sorry. I'm better at athletics. I have a 2 in athletics or a 0 in acrobatics. Sorry. So
Get down. Get down.
I'm just gonna be like, come on. The exact same thing last time. Oh my god, so many rolls. I did! No,
Oh, 14's
I
not...
rolled a little better.
You did roll a little better. So you will continue giving her the +2 will bonus, but she's not coming. She's not lowering anymore. At this point, you and she are about 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah, okay.
Would you like to do anything else, Evie, or are you happy hanging there?
Well, is anyone, no, everyone's fine. I can't use that. Shoot.
Some of your teammates are fatigued because they've used extra effort without spending a hero point.
Okay. So then can I use Inspire to get them to feel better?
You can use Inspire to give them a bonus to all their rolls.
Do you want healing or inspiration?
I'm unhurt, so I like inspiration.
I will do
Inspiration's fine.
Inspiration helps
Inspire.
everybody.
Come on!
So that does cost a hero point to use Inspire, but what number is next to Inspire by your advantages? 2?
Yep.
So everybody will get a +2 to all of their rolls until the beginning of Evie's next turn.
And I need to pay a hero point for that, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Fine. There you go.
Aha. So Evie, you're dangling from Amina. You're giving everybody a pep talk.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We know
Amina,
their weakness. We know what to do. It's fine.
get them wet. All the mummies hate that.
It's fine.
Amina will make another will save with a +2. It is worse than last time with a 16, as she is still floating there. The situation doesn't get worse, but she doesn't get any better.
Okay, fine.
Jonathan, I did see your question. If you look in your advantages,
Mhm.
there should be a little, if you hover over on the left side, there should be a little eye in a circle. If you click on that, that will open up to describe what the advantage does.
Okay, but it's not so like because I have one that's redirect.
Yeah, so if you want to, you can do, you can use deception to try and trick a villain, and if they attack you and they miss, you can send that attack somewhere else.
Okay.
Kind of like portals redirecting work, but with lies instead of portals.
Okay.
But with lies instead of portals. That's going to be a catchphrase at some point in time.
I guess I should have gotten into more detail with those guys. So I have 2 different ground speeds on my thing.
Dude,
I'm assuming
Oh,
he can't do
one is
60
for-
miles an hour.
one is for your car. Yeah.
So I'm assuming he can move 30 feet around.
Yes.
So since he has to move at half that, he can.
Well, he can make an acrobatics or an athletics check to move it faster than half that.
Well, he definitely can't do acrobats. Oh, it's terrible. But even if I did that, I still can't make it over to where I want to go. But maybe I can go over here. Yeah, well, those things aren't dead yet.
You can
I
make it
still
30
can't
feet.
even-
You can make it there if you succeed on your acrobatics or athletics.
So let's try athletics. Are you fucking serious? Well, that didn't work.
Well, 20 is here to get us.
Hmm.
You could still do a double move if you wanted to. You could turn your standard action into a move action to get to the obelisk. And if you wanted to do another action when you got there, you could use extra effort to do that.
And that would just mean I go fatigued, right?
Yeah, and then you would move 15 feet around permanently until you get an hour-long rest, or if you spend a hero point, you can avoid the fatigue.
Okay, I don't want to. How do the luck points work?
Luck points are just for rerolls. They're like hero points, but they can only do the
Okay.
reroll function. They can't do
Okay.
all the
I'm
other
gonna do
fun
that
stuff.
because I want. I'm gonna do that because I want to try and push. Or I guess I gotta try and kill one of these things. So I'll use the Derringer. No. No, I'll use the rifle. He's gonna try. He's gonna come up, thinking he's sneaking up on them, and he's going to try and shoot them with a rifle.
Excellent.
Well, he's gonna shoot one with a rifle.
That's a good hit.
27.
27 is a good hit. You take down one of them. What happens, Jonathan?
Yay.
So he just kind of like he knows that that's the one that Rick was shooting at, and he kind of wants, since he helped knock the other one down. He thinks he can help knock this one down instead. So he comes sneaking over to the one mummy before he realizes that the other time he did it, they were already dead. So he then realizes he has to shoot them, but realizes he can only shoot one. So he just shoots him and just kind of lets him dissolve into the dust that he was. And then he kind of hides behind the other one, hoping he didn't see him.
Yeah, the other mummy is sort of like looking around the obelisk. What the heck, dude?
Yeah. He's like,
You shot my friend.
He's like, no, everything's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Because that's deception. He's trying to tell other mommy.
Imhotep. Imhotep.
I mean, technically, he has hide in plain sight. So
It's true. It's true. Give me a hide check.
Do I just hit it?
You just hit stealth on the right hand column.
No. 18.
You feel pretty hidden. We'll see.
Just like stand as skinny as possible.
On Aristarchus' turn, he is going to do his lair action to send out a glowing pulse from the pyramid itself that fills the entire area with this hot, oppressive air. On everybody's turn, I'll need you to make a fortitude check, and if you fail, you're going to give me a toughness check versus some damage, as the air becomes oppressively hot in the entire battlefield.
Even up here?
Even up there. Yeah, the water in this little creek actually begins to disintegrate. Or evaporate, I guess would be a more accurate scientific term. And there does not seem to be signs of that heat dissipating at any point. He's also going to do, with his action... Evie, you are out of the radius of this, but I think everybody else is in it. Yeah. I need everybody to make a dodge save for me, except for Evie. And don't forget your +2 bonus.
What the fuck, Roll20? Seriously?
I thought that was mine at first, and I was like, oh shit. And then I was like, oh no, that's not me.
Roll20, why are you being like this? The dodge number you're looking for is an 18.
22. Whoop, whoop.
And if you succeeded the dodge, I will need a fortitude versus DC 14. If you fail with the dodge, I'll need a fortitude versus DC 18.
So if you made it, it has to be a what?
14.
14.
Made it.
I did too. 16.
Excellent.
Now let's see how bad it is. I got a 9.
9 versus 14 is a difference
14.
of 5, so you are visually impaired as this
Okay.
blinding sunburst erupts from the pyramid and from Aristarchus' staff.
Jonathan uses the mummy's like shroud to cover his eyes.
Excellent. And Rick, you are unaffected by the blindness despite being caught fully in it.
He closed his
Screw
eyes.
you and your bright light.
Excellent. And after Aristarchus' turn, I think we'll go ahead and take our break real quick since it's about 8:27, and we'll come back and finish the fight in a couple minutes. So we'll be
Yay?
back.
We got this.
I believe in you guys. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight as we continue pressing into the Lost Library.